Needs more mac and cheese. I ate a bunch of mac and cheese earlier. And a 7 drop. I could play Elish Norn and Final Shaman Loyal Retainers. I think I'm going to play with some Bant Deathblade first. I don't know either, man, but we're gonna give it a go. War Master. Oops, don't want to do that. I want to close that. Move this here. What the heck is going on there? Probably keep, but it's not super ideal. It makes it a little bit better. Unstable mana with clunky draws? I mean, it has 8 mana creatures, so... Shardless Agent. Okay. Alright. So my opponent's just playing Shardless Sultai, which is a deck we haven't seen for a while, because it turns out all of the skilled Miracles players knew how to beat it towards the end. Kind of funny that it got pushed out, honestly. Yeah, I'm also sort of baffled that it exists, but... Alright, so do we get Tropical? We get Tropical, I think, because we have the white-black source. Green, blue, black. Boom. This card is significantly better than Shardless Agent. significantly better. Yeah. I mean, I had very good results with Shardless versus Sultai, but I admit that, or Shardless versus Miracles, but I admit it's a very skill-intensive matchup. Alright, that's fine. Alright, death rates for everyone. I think I'm gonna lead with Brainstorm. Those are some cards. I don't think I want the GT particularly. Change your mind, Lawrence. Although I might build it instead of playing Grixis. I haven't decided yet. I don't think I want the GT. Don't think I want this land either. I'm going to use Swords Deathrite and then play a second Deathrite. I'm gonna get Underground Sea. I realize I just misbuilt this deck by a significant amount by not having Tundra in it. Don't know what happened. It just like misclicked during deck build? Yeah, I just forgot to put the Tundras in. Interesting. That is very awkward. Well, I'm going to play it out, but this is not the configuration of deck you should build. Like, we spewed off some tickets by accident. There definitely should be 2 Tundra in here. I don't know how I managed to do that. Yeah, DRS needs to do work. I'm just gonna counter his activation with mine. Yeah, that was very, very, very stupid. Baleful Strix, sure. I think this turn I might just go SoFi Equip. Yeah, I'm gonna go with SoFi Equip. You can song request Taylor Swift GT. Nothing stopping you from doing that. Literally nothing stopping you. If I get plowed, it kind of stinks, but whatever. I think the upside is so enormous for this play. And I actually think my opponent probably just has Meddling Mage in their sideboard instead. Sup, Dylan? I forgot to put Tundra into Bant, this Bant list. Yeah, Josh, you just put a YouTube link in it, and it should work. When another creature you control dies, at the beginning of your end step, choose target creature in your graveyard. Guess I'm supposed to force this. Pitching wheel. White faces, I somehow managed to build this deck without putting Tundra in it. But we're going to play as long as possible. Before we get sick of it. Yeah, I just slammed Jace. I can actually attack first, I think, and see what I draw. Kill that. Beat seal my opponent. They can have that one, actually. I don't really care. I think... What's bad about that? Almost nothing? Whatever. We'll just bottom that. Kill that. What's up, Julian? Kind of think I'm already pre-boarded regardless. I guess I could theoretically Thoughtseize or Philosopher's Storm. I accidentally misbuilt my deck. There should be 2 Tundras in it and 20 lands. I don't know how this happened. Dukamoy, we went 6-3, but the cut was 2-7-2. There should be 2 Tundras, and I should cut a Stoneforge and probably one of the equipments. I'm just not going to board anything. The 4th Stoneforge and probably one of the equipments. So we can fetch... Well, I'm going to keep this hand. But basically, Scrubland basically needs to be the last land most of the time. I'm actually going to ponder off Tropical, I think. Well, I kind of think you can just cut whatever you want to cut, if that makes any sense. Those are pretty good. Playing around choke. Yeah, you know me. I'm not sure why there's so many colors in my opponent's deck. Yeah, that's fine. Scrubland, kill that. Play this. Evolutionary Leap. That sounds terrible. I would not play those cards in Standard either. Or, Modern. Baleful Strix. Do I care? Not really. This deck is gas. Yeah, he has some creative ideas. Unfortunately, you don't win because you have more creative ideas than your opponent. I'm just gonna slam True Name. Curse of Death Sold plus Dovescape? That's amazing. Alright, I don't care about that really. White faces, I'm guessing Enduring Ideal? Because that's the most logical conclusion. Days. I go Academy Rector plus Cavern plus Tower. That's kind of gasoline. Wonder why my opponent took Days. It's kind of interesting and bizarre. Oh, he's gonna Evo into something bigger. Yeah, it sounds like that deck is really bad versus lands. White faces. Also, if you guys want, you can now donate $2 using the donate link to request a song. You have to fill out the media link during donation, but if people want to listen to some Taylor Swift or something like that, go ahead. How many Saddlebat Lagax is $2 worth? I don't know. If you force me to draft them, I suppose a bunch, but forcing me to put them into my constructed deck is a much more dubious adventure. T-Swift should be on by default. I mean, yeah. But the problem, I don't like to do it by default in case people want to watch VODs. It blocks, it mutes you in the replays of VODs. Okay. Alright, so my current plan is to try to kill my opponent before this gets out of hand. Disappointed no natural order is legal in this format. I'll still get SoFi. Non-Taylor Swift songs? Oh. What's wrong with Taylor Swift? Why are people haters of Taylor Swift? Not gonna lie, this deck does not seem like the best. But certainly seems cool. Who outbid you on the PT trophy? I don't know, man. I just don't know. Oh, non-Taylor Swift music is certainly permissible, but Decay. It's true. It's true. You guys, oh, sorry, everyone, you can request songs as long as they're not too explicit. You might have to no sir some of those.
Tay is the best.
Thanks for a donation, Julian. Ooh, Wildest Dreams. Good choice. Sorry about the headache, Autumn. Julian, apologize for doing it wrong. I'm playing in Baltimore. Yeah, I didn't even sideboard. I don't have any good sideboard cards for this matchup. What's up, Ethan? Congratulations. Really appreciate that you did well. 4-color evolution cascade. No, I did not set up my deck to defeat that. Enchantress? Well, I don't want to buy those cards on Magic Online, and I don't have very much interest in playing that deck either, so... Alright, let's try another song real quick. Oh, I opened up this back door, didn't I? I'll just lend you the cards. Durr, durr, durr. Decks that no one plays. Alright. Taylor Swift. What happens if I don't force this? I think I'm just gonna force it. Actually... yeah, whatever. Force it. Oh yeah, I forgot. The prevalence of Leovold makes Enchantress real bad. What if this is the bait spell? I mean, that could be a possibility, but... going to block Meredith. I died in mud as Enchantress? I'm skeptical that your opponents played optimally. Boarded out Tendrils, nice. Very nice. Oh. Sorry, it always readjusts every time. Alright, so our opponent's dead. He took the strong line of our opponent being bad. Okay. Okay, that doesn't save you. That overlay can be improved? Yes. Probably. Stu, you guys are coming to Baltimore? That's sweet. GT, yes. Let me see if people do not get a headache from this time. Um, hmm. Alright, I'm going to concede because I can't actually win now. I have the Twitch alerts as a source, but I suppose I can make another source for whatever application that is. Audio input capture. Huh. I don't really know how to do it. Aaron W. Kent, we are. There's supposed to be 2 Tundras in the deck, and I forgot to do it. Thanks for the follow, Urius Furious. I can't keep this hand, so I will mulligan. This hand's kind of bad, but I think it's a keep. Nope. No interest. Chromox. Browser view source? Yeah, Nucleosynth, I am doing that. Chalice on 1 again, huh? Alright, no sale. This is funny. Probably gonna lose to Magus of the Moon. Nucleosynth, I did not have the sound disabled for the thing before through the audio. So it probably was double playing, but now it's disabled. So yeah, I mean we lost because I mean Magus of the Moon, Blood Moon. Sometimes those things get you. Not gonna worry about that. Because I didn't have a green source guaranteed. And if I drew a mana guy, which is more likely in my deck, I guess I could have let it resolve and just hoped to draw a green source and then force a Magus. Yeah, I probably should have let Chalice resolve. Could have also drawn Brainstorm and Ponder. XXX Widowmaker XXX. I think lands is great. Obviously, versus a deck like the one we just played against, lands is going to look unbelievably bad, but... I guess we keep this hand. Bantblade, but I forgot to put Tundras in my deck. So, sort of awkward. Alright, if my opponent wants to wasteland me on turn 1, I'm fine with it. I mean, I was just like, this looks good. I have Scrubland. Thankfully I have Scrubland. Gitaxian Probe, deal me 2. Alright, now I can have 6. The jig is up. Just 2 more spells by accident. There are no basics in this deck, and there weren't any basics to begin with. Thanks for the follow, MTGNJ. The John Depp's deck I have no experience with, but I know Kenneth Haas knows that deck, so it is what it is. Kind of awkward that we don't have Savannah in this particular scenario, but it's okay. Also, I don't care if I get this dazed. I have like a million Stone Forges where that came from. Yeah, I would believe Haas is great. I mean, it certainly seems reasonable. I remember the Haas versus Shrout match where things went on forever. Ethan, who did you lose to? Thanks for following XXX Widowmaker XXX and Scruffy TV. Ooh, it's pretty good. I'm an effing scrub. Man, Lawrence, come on, man. Oh, the capo was just slow coming. Timed out. Oh, Sean McLaurin. Yeah, Sean's pretty good. Ethan, what was the hand? If the matchup is versus black-green, I think you can keep a slower hand. Like, I don't have a huge problem with that. On the play, 3 Swamp, Abbey, Grasp, Colossus, Cletus. I mean, why would you mulligan that hand? That seems absurd. Well, we're probably very easily losing this game. My guy is approximately 0% to live. I'm gonna get GTA. I'm gonna play Deathblade. Thanks for following Chubby Rain 1. That's 0% rounded up. Ooh, Fire Blast. We're probably dead. Not gonna lie, we're probably dead. Oh boy. This is what happens when you accidentally submit a deck that has no Tundras in it. The Cletus didn't die, which is not a given. Yeah, I would also think that's not a given, but...
A little number from our favorite blonde pop culture icon.
Volume too low? Alright, I think I'm dead, but... I'm trying to figure out this audio thing real quick. Is it... Well, what's actually happening? I'm gonna brainstorm though. I think I need to find force for this, otherwise I'm just really, really dead. It's only playing through my speakers? Weird. I thought it would just play through the Twitch alerts thing. Fire blast on my death rate. Alright. Probably dead. I've died. Alright, so it is not playing through OBS like it should, is the problem. I apologize for that. I wonder why that's the case, because I followed the instructions on their website to do it. I do stream lands occasionally, Widowmaker. I just don't feel like doing it today, so... Hey, Berman21. Yeah, I mean, I think Ethan's keep is defensible, even though it's not ideal. But I think Twitch chat just loves to be haters. Oh, wow. Alright, it looks like we might be dropping from this thing soon. Maybe I left the Tundra in my lands deck? No, I mean... Alright. Yeah, Windows audio subsystem, I don't know how it works, Jeff. I really just... I mean, I know something about computers, but I technically know more about computer science, which are two completely different things. So, I wonder if I aggro Brainstorm... looking for Stoneforge. I have a feeling that is not correct. I think I'm gonna brainstorm and... I'm your dad? When did I have kids? Pulse audio. I don't know what that means, Jeff. I'm gonna brainstorm. Alright, I'm gonna daze because we actually need this to resolve, I think. Oh, Linux audio subsystem? That makes sense.
Give the people what they want.
Thanks for a donation, Minifer. What do the people want? Alright, so I don't think I want this wasteland. Don't think I want this force either, actually. Zalbak. Oh boy. I'm gonna just swords the Swift Spear. Alright, nice. Million reps of my Vegas deck? The Vegas deck is definitely lands. I'm gonna get Jite. The reason to get Jite versus this deck is that it's just so hard to guarantee this creature lives. Logak attack. Yeah, Stoneforge is like born dead versus this deck. Never going to live. Look, extreme meat. We in here, boys. Oh man. What percentage do people think I have to win this game? I don't think it's very high. Stoneforge is dead versus all decks. Yeah, that's normally not a problem if you have a true name. Less than 30%. That 30% seems high. So a 10 to 12%? Non-zero. What are real mongoose hours? I don't... What does that even mean? Heart attack. I know what... No, I know, Ethan, you are real mongoose. I don't know what real mongoose hours means, though. One to 3 a.m. Why would I be awake then? Spontaneous combustion isn't out. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm getting clicked. Alright. Smash that thresh button. I think this was actually sort of a misstep by my opponent, but... Like... What do you take here? Both the Jite and Leovold are pretty good. Well, Wisher 3 die is definitely true. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to play Leovold first. I'll play Noble Hierarch. My opponent wants to waste a burn spell on my Leovold. I am happier with that. St. Omerville, I am a statistician. Delver. You got it. I multi 5 this game, right? And it's not going too bad? It's kind of surreal. Number scientist. That's another way of putting it. Am I getting cooked again? That would be weird. Alright. Let's attack our opponent for 5. A rocket surgeon? Sounds sweet. Blue, blue, 1. On very small occasions, yes, I would be okay with that. Alright, Delver. Is it going to flip? Hope it doesn't flip. Darn, it flipped. Rocket Surgeon is so funny to me. I don't know why. Alright, I'm gonna just kill the Delver. If I get misdirection, that would be kind of bad actually, but... Ooh, another good draw. Ethan, how do you not know what Divert is? Seriously. That was a good draw, by the way. Probably the best draw in the deck right there, if I have to be frank. I hope my opponent's hand has 5 cantrips. Elitist Pro. I drew extraordinarily well that game. I actually should have brought in Flusters, I think. That game was fantastic. 10 to 12% to losing? Oh, come on. You said 10 to 12% to win this game. We were favored? Alright. I don't think Jace is that good, but I don't think Force is that good either, so... Think Persecution does almost nothing versus the deck full of Swift Spears. I guess I could side in like 1. Sup, Rodrigo? I accidentally built this deck with no Tundras, but being the person I am, I don't want to concede until I'm actually dead in the league. Because you can't spew value. In hindsight, we were 100% to win. Thanks for follow Otter Cup 94. Sorry I didn't see it until now. I think ZB is sort of bad, but not like 100% bad. Oh, 1 drop because you're a child? Wow, that is something like I would almost never do, even though like I misbuilt my deck. Hand's great. I'm great. I did not see Pyromancer. Well, Ethan, you're also rolling in Grand Prix winnings. Now. ZP's bad without Tundra. Oh, man. Yeah, boy! 5-0 incoming. Why, sir? We already lost a match to Blood Moon. Yes, Rodrigo, it was a mistake, obviously, but... Sure, you can put that in if you want. I'm gonna daze. Scrubland is the best land in my deck now. Right now. Yeah, Weiserg. It did go pretty fast. We take 2. Oh, that was pretty good. Kind of wonder if I should just plow my opponent's creature. Instead of playing Stoneforge. Nah, I'm probably supposed to play Stoneforge. You'd swipe right on that? Alright. You can daze me. I'm going to get Jite. Send a message. I'm not gonna block. Interesting, if true. We'll just fetch for a white source now. Yes. If you click your opponent when you have Leovold in play, you get to own them. I'm just gonna ship. The plan is to plow and put Jite in. But I'm gonna plow first. Probably at his end step. It's up much 27. Yes, he has a lightning bolt that he can pitch to Force of Will. Price. Interesting. Is my opponent dazing the price? I'm actually going to let the daze resolve so my thing doesn't get flusterstormed. Paldeem is extremely handsome. I don't understand what my opponent's doing, but this seems like a plan that is not going to end well for them. I'm gonna waste. Opponent really just wants me to win some chess. Yeah, possibly. I'm gonna ponder first, then equip Jite. That's pretty good. I don't know what my opponent's doing. I think my opponent just wants me to win. Opponent found the literal worst line. Yes. Yes, they did. By the way, this is why I don't put a lot of stock into 5-0s. Opponents just do this sort of stuff all the time. It's like mind-boggling. No Tundra feels bad. Yeah, something like that. Whoops. Black. Alright. Do not play blue-white control, Lawrence. Well Wisher 3. Yeah. Spring Sage Ritual does in fact kill metallurgic summonings. Jeff, you know as well as I do the danger of biased samples like that. I lost to Aaron because I'm bad. Oh my god, Joe, why would you do this to me? Why would you queue up? Oh, this hand is garbage, but I'm gonna keep because I know the matchup. So Dylan, I punted versus Aaron playing Landstill as lands, even though that matchup is quite good. Yes, I forgot to put Tundra in my deck. I'm sorry. I just saw all of the wonderful cards I could put in my deck. They were all so good. He's playing Fake Miracles, yes. Which means we don't need any of these ever. Fake Miracles. Well, I'm 90% sure he's playing Fake Miracles. I don't know. I kind of think Ben's deck is better than Aaron's deck, but that doesn't mean that much, honestly. Whatever. We'll just start slamming some bombs. Really hope I don't get Blood Mooned out right here. Okay. Unexpectedly absent plus predict. Yeah, that combo is kind of good. I think the rest of the deck is kind of whatever, but the hardcore Miracles players who are playing that deck swear otherwise. Alright. Trained Armadon, get in there. I'm gonna just slam Jace. Second drop, I guess. Don't think it really matters. Oof. It's kind of awkward. Predict. That's predictable. Time to start leaving up Force of Wills and just attack for 3 every turn. Yep, blue white fake miracles. Interesting. Snapcaster Spell Pierce. I dab right now. Whoa. He forced pitching click. That's good for me. Sigh. Probably dead. %. Nope, it's not a % that I dab right now. If not blue white, like Abzan, I think is much better than blue white. Tundra is banned. Oh man. If I get Terminus again, whatever. I'm like really unfavored to win this game anyways. I think I get SoFi. Yeah, I'm gonna just get SoFi. What's disappointing, Chub Toad? No, I think Absent is actually pretty good, but you do you, Lawrence. You do you. Oh, that's sad. All right, you can take that. I'm in pretty bad shape, but I'm going to fetch to cast Decay anyways, so. Yeah. I don't know who D-Hub 317 is, but I think Abzan's fine. Like, don't think I've... I really wish I'd found a second Hierarch somehow. I think these two are gonna go, though. I can't really beat a Terminus anyways, so I think I'm gonna just ignore it. Put these two back. Attack the Jace down to 1, play Leovold. Abzan's better with some Death Shadow in it? Sort of. They're different. That is not ideal. need to draw something good. What's up, ankle Shanker? Alright, I'm probably dead, but we have one turn to draw. Oh, cool. It's very cool, ankle Shanker. Okay. We get the idea. We get the idea. Oops, don't want that one. These can go pretty easily. These can come in. These are also good in the matchup. I might just side out some of our forces. Like, screw it. Maybe I'll leave one in. GTA is actually pretty bad. But this seems fine. Yeah, keep. Oof. Choose going to 5. It's Bant Deathblade. They're all foreign if you don't speak English. Oh. What a joker. Fetch? Darn. Is GTA bad if they have Mentor? Less bad, but I think it's still bad. Pyroblast Swords. Gonna take Swords. And then attack for 1. And hope I draw a fetch next turn. So Plains is gone. At least that's something. We'll get in for the damage while we can. Fair enough, ankle Shanker. That's pretty good. So do I get Trop? Or Scrubland? Just get Scrubland. I'm gonna just play Stoneforge. Now I'm gonna ship. I mean, you can suggest that. Probably won't do it. Tundra. Wait, my Thoughtseize because my opponent could have Snap Plow. So the reason I did it then is if he has quick, he probably floats blue instead. Equipping here doesn't do very much, so I'm just gonna ship. No, if my opponent had quick, they just click. They float blue. Like, that makes no sense. That's why I just snap did it there. Paul Lynch did not design this. Alright. Let's see if you have plow. Little rank 1, 2, 3. What is this blue-white crap? Honestly, I can't. Like, I have no idea. I'm gonna play around, like, try to play around a lucky brainstorm into Terminus, but it seems like Joe has drawn nothing but lands, which is pretty unfortunate for him. Just gonna play the Hierarch. I'm like, so many cards, I just need to deploy them. Forest Pitch, Leo. He's gonna Pyroblast and I'm gonna Daze. Anti-Tundra speech here. We don't want Meddling Mage. Maybe the Forces are better. Because Mage sort of... Like, the point of Mage is to name Terminus. Oh yeah, I should have played the Hierarch first. It's +1 damage. Oh, this hand's really good. I do not want Surgical. Yeah, this hand's quite good. Blood Moon, Waffles. Blood Moon. He showed us Blood Moon. So I can Brainstorm, Thoughtseize, Deathrite. I'm gonna just lead with Thoughtseize though, to get more information. Okay. Julian, please, come on. Come on. Oh, man. Let's see. Brainstorm, Snap, Absent, Strand, Island, Tarn. I think I just take the Absent. I should take the Snap or the Absent. Trying to decide which one's better here, though. Absent, he can cast next turn. So I'm gonna just take it, I think. I'm gonna put these two back and keep both dazes. And the real question is my opponent going to fetch after that Brainstorm? The answer apparently is no. Put that back. Put that back. I'm gonna just jam the thing. It sucks if you drew exactly Pyroblast, but whatever. Okay, so that's what my opponent put back. I'm going to double daze this Terminus, obviously. I have your Sharpie. Wow. Alright. Time to aggro brainstorm. That. That. So he can Snapcaster on Absent, which is fine for me. Snapcaster. So he's gonna brainstorm again? That's fine. For 5th edition portents. Everything resolves. Everything resolves. Pyroblast, probably? Smells like a Pyroblast. Alright. Let's find some gas. Brainstorm. We even have a shuffle effect here, which is pretty sick. That can go. Do I want True Name? Probably not. Snap Absent? I don't know. Like, I really have no idea. Actually, Brainstorm is probably worse than True Name. I'm gonna get SoFi again. Because it was very likely I would Brainstorm into another blue card to have a second force. Matt Lindy, I actually have no Tundras in my deck by accident right now. That's kind of awkward. Yeah, accident. Days can... Days can probably go now. I'm going to ponder and shuffle probably. What's up, Red Baron? Fluster is actually kind of interesting here. But we ship. Swords. I'm going to put the SoFi in now. Because I don't have another opportunity. Alright. Kind of have to force this. Put... Probably don't need the... Probably don't need True Name. Definitely going to block if I can. So he's priced into bouncing. Should we put Daze? The Daze is actually kind of good here. I want the land. Do I want the Fluster? Fluster's kind of bad now, actually. Yeah, whatever, I'll put those two back. Blue, black, green. This forces him to keep on summoning. No, I'd rather just do this because then he can't brainstorm with his Jace. Like, he's priced into this play. What's up, Lattice Polys? This might be an unexpectedly absent. Yeah, Lattice Polys, we accidentally queued up with this deck with no Tundras in it, though. So. Predict. Okay. Don't think he knows his top card. Maybe he did? Did he know Ponder was on top? Don't think he did. Huh. Whatever. No, sir. We are up against Miracles without top, yes. Malamujo. Who needs Tundras was never a fan of white spells anyways. It's kind of less than ideal. Alright. I don't think this deck is great, but whatever. Probably never wastelanding my opponent this game. I'm gonna Thoughtseize first to clear the way. Okay. So he's floating a Terminus. Which means I can force the Terminus out just by playing one guy. I think brainstorming is better, but okay. Is there any reason to equip? I guess there is. The question is, do I play around unexpectedly absent next turn by attacking Jace directly? I think I'm supposed to. But it's certainly close. By the way, appreciate everyone coming to hang out on this Monday. Hope everyone's having a good Monday. Okay. Can't do anything about that. I'm not going to play around anything now. Can't really afford to. Which means I'm just going to attack him. I know absent target sword, but now I'm priced into just doing whatever. Probably have to attack Jace this turn though. Maybe not. Screw it, I'm not going to. Ooh, this is one of the few cards in my deck that actually does something. Oh, shoot. Didn't want to redirect to him. Whatever. Still have to play this. I didn't want to redirect the damage to Jace. I just auto-clicked yes because I was so used to it. But this Blood Moon means I'm priced into... It's not irrelevant. Like, if he Miracles Terminus there, I really just messed up. Like, him being at a lower life total is sort of relevant. So we're 3-1 with a deck that's supposed to have Tundra in it, but doesn't have Tundra. Just kind of funny. Sorry, Joe. I played kind of awkward. Yeah, Jeff, I don't think, like, that stuff doesn't really matter that much. I mean, it obviously matters, but it matters a lot less than people think, I think. Ooh. This is a matchup where I probably want Tundra, but True Name's also insane versus their deck, so, you know, is what it is. We should not cut dual lands, Jeff. I think dazes are better than Joe, I have like 3 cards I want to bring in. Most of them are terrible. Most of my cards are just bad. Mother of Runes. Alright, whatever. Need to draw Jite in this matchup. Or True Name, rather. So my plan is actually to save this for my white spells later, and to just cast Stoneforge off of this, because I might need this land later. Umazawa's Jite. Lattice Polys, I've tried Death Shadow before. It's actually fine. No, I played Shadow before Bob did. I've also played Shadow in like 2012. Jerry had a list that was blue-black. It was a while ago. I need to draw a cantrip to find True Name. Alright, this is probably Thalia. Yep. Alright, this might seem weird, but I'm actually going to wasteland the Caracas. I'm going to daze, I think. Yeah, Shadow is not good versus Swords to Plowshares, but versus most other things, it's actually pretty good. Now, yet another Caracas. There's less Swords to Plowshares now than there were previously, I think, is the best way to describe it. I mean, there was a chance he had another Caracas, but there was also a chance he had no other land. So, you know, is what it is. Tundra ban? It's definitely the case. I am probably going to get crushed this game. Luckily, this is a matchup where Zealous Persecution is very good. Thanks for the follow, Raceland. Or, he was representing Flicker Wisp. And it felt like he had Flicker Wisp. 4 mana. That's Palace Jailer, probably. Oh boy. This is gonna be a long one. If I draw exactly Plow, I can just plow the Mother of Runes and hope his last card is not Palace Jailer. I'm secretly a seer and pretend I'm a statistician. I wish. Oh, by the way, thanks for follow Hipster MD and C Wilkies. Oh, he did have the Palace Jailer. Alright, so now if I draw Plow, I can sort of get my opponent, I think. Alright, I'm gonna concede now. I can't actually win. want these. This is sort of interesting. I think I just want it because it shuts down Vile. Can take out... Gonna take out forces, I think. I'm not sure Mesame. Thanks for follow R Hovis 195. Wow, this hand is quite good. I am a statistician, Orc Blitz. Oh, let's turn on some more lights. Yes, Zealous Persecution is probably like the MVP in this matchup. Windswept Teeth means there are red taxes. I think I'm fine with their thingamabob being good. I'm gonna brainstorm first. I think Wasteland's actually going to be quite good versus my opponent this game. Orc Blitz, I think that debate is over-specified, and I think there are merits to both depending on the scenario. I'm going to put these two back, though. Actually, I might put... Yeah, I can put that back. I'm just gonna main phase this so my opponent can't do anything crazy, like respond to anything. But yeah, I think you should really focus on what works, and that's how I approach Magic as well. What statistician doesn't know Bayes' theorem? Oh boy. Good beats. Swords to Plowshares. Alright, so my opponent is sort of representing swords here. So I'm actually just going to attack with Priest first and see what happens. Huh. I think that almost certainly means my opponent doesn't have swords. Just gonna get Sophie. Build up my mana a little bit more. Yeah, I've read the exact same debate. Lattice Polys. Alright. So my opponent does have Flame Tongue Kavu, which kind of stinks. Whatever. The real question is, what is my opponent going to go after here? Okay, that's fine. Nope. Whoa. Did you guys see that? It was like, that was weird. That was kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, we just got Flame Tongue Kavu'd. I'm just gonna put on a Deathblade. I know, but it just looks funny that it... No. Containment Priest. This is correct. That's the correct ruling. Renga 87. The Stoneforge Shadow is... Like, it was shadowed on the battlefield for a second is what I was talking about, yeah. Hope my opponent doesn't have too many Flicker Wisps in their hand. But I'm feeling good about this game. It is like Hollowed Moonlight. Human. Okay. You're the Monarch. The question is it going to go after Containment Priest or Deathray Shaman? Containment Priest, alright. Seems suspect. I agree with you. Just gonna attack. When opponent has Flicker Wisp, this is much better for me. Plus I steal the Monarch back this way. Misclick. Sorry, don't feel bad for you. Who is the Monarch now? It's me. I'm the Monarch. I know, you're like intentionally nerfing yourself. Oh no, I mean, sort of. It wasn't intentional. Certainly was not intentional. Sarah Avenger, okay. Well, all of your stuff is about to die. Got Barraskull. Alright, we got that. Dwarf Rage, I own the Tundras, I just forgot to put them in my deck. Alright. So, my opponent can block if they want. Just gonna main phase it. I don't know what kind of crazy shenanigans my opponent could have, but so if I Alright, nice. Managed to win that game. I think I'm going to take out Daze for force on the draw. Just because it can stop a Vial on turn 1. I don't think my opponent brings in Cataclysm in this matchup, though. Alright, maybe these are kind of bad, actually. This hand is awful. This hand is keepable. So I can get... I'm gonna leave that on top. I don't think you want Thoughtseize. I think the games go way too long for you to actually want Thoughtseize. Stoneforge. That's fine. I think the true name's a lot more valuable than my opponent's Stoneforge. Batterskull? Sure. That is very, very bad for me. Keep the Jace to pitch. So I can't cast Decay or Persecution, so just go like that. Ghost PvP, the other issue is I think Thoughtseize is kind of bad versus Thalia. Okay. That's kind of a strange play for my opponent, I think. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually cast Stoneforge to shuffle. Favorite artists? Taylor Swift or Green Day. I'll get Batterskull. Yeah, I can't get port if I don't have any lands. That makes this play sort of odd, I think. I think that Wasteland was actually not good for my opponent, as weird as that sounds. Sort of fire nice. So I'm priced into blocking now, which sort of sucks, but whatever. I'm gonna pitch Jace. I'm so far from casting Jace that I basically have to force anything I can get my hands on. Alright, so I think I'm actually going to set a trap here. And decay SoFi. And block. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Do I want to save 1 damage? Thanks for follow, Giant Turtle. So if I attack from 2, cast True Name, then he kills one of my creatures. I guess that's actually fine. I mean, it gives him a card, but whatever. Yeah, this is actually probably better. Legalize Strip Mine? You probably don't want to do that. It does make his port a lot stronger, but whatever. No, like, so he's going to port me next turn, and I'm going to just decay Sword of Fire and Ice. No, I can still decay. I just decay in response to port. I mean, yeah, if I get plowed, it's going to be really bad, but whatever. Strip Mine, I think, should be banned in Commander, and so should the Delve cards, I think. Most of the Delve cards. Like, I think Dig and Cruise are way too powerful. That's kind of brutal, actually. Well, Lyserg, your play got me killed. You talked me into it and it got me killed, I think. Alright, thanks for the donation, Josh. Josh, aka GT, also top 8'd in Grand Prix recently. So we're in the presence of plenty of Masters this season. Plenty of Masters. Should I concede now? I don't think I can ever win. This is so awkward. I'm not going to fetch. I think I need to just keep my fetches and hope to build up. Alright. We're like 2/3 of the way there. Oh man. He's going to equip SoFi to Germ. Alright, I take 8, go to 7, and hope to draw another land. I concede now and play lands. Land! 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 Oh, wow. Alright. Maybe I'm not dead. We'll fetch. Wizard Adept and everyone else, I do fit lands into my rotation pretty often, so I don't know what you want. Alright, if I get Mind Censored, my opponent is actually a savage. Oh, he lands in Lantern. I'm basically dead to almost anything, though. Testamato, that is technically accurate, but... Oh, jeez, that's gonna kill me. Fun is a zero-sum game. Alright. So if I play this, my opponent attacks me. So the chance I have to win is to bluff my opponent into not doing that. So I'll do that. If my opponent calls my bluff, I still die, but that's better than deterministically dying. Alright, he also called the bluff this way. Alright, well, we went 3-1, or 3-2 for getting Tundra in our deck, but we probably should put Tundra in. That was something alright. Is the lands list how I want it? Create a copy. Ancient Tomb. I don't know if we would have 4-1'd with Tundra, but... I own most of my collection, Mr. Chow. But occasionally, if I'm like missing 1 or 2 cards, I'll borrow from someone. And go like this. I've tried Crucible before. I wasn't really happy with it. The problem is with Crucible, people just love to side and disenchant versus you. Jeff, I know how you feel about that, but I'm different, I suppose. I kind of want to start a league with Grixis, but changing a few things. Urkel's Recall, you're funny. Why is everyone such a hater today? Jeez. Lands, please? Alright, fine. I'll give the people what they want. Oh, I'm certainly not playing blue, white, red Delver. That is just not going to happen. Slots, I find it sort of hard to care when I own all of the right versions in real life. I do have a troll fan base. Thanks for the follow, Indomitable Asian. Not playing Tundras again, sad. Jeff, I do. Occasionally I still grind my opponent with Punching Fire. Let's see. Too many here. Let's just move some of these right here. Alright, perfect. Where did the match go? Join match. This is the version I played in the Classic yesterday. I went 6-2, but punted one of my matches and I lost, like, honestly, in the other match, so. No, I've never played Doomsday. Honestly, I'm not a fan of decks where if you don't do everything precisely correctly, you will die. This hand is not very good. Oh, this hand's quite good. Keep. Fair enough, Jeff. Fair enough. So if I go Taiga, Grove, hope my opponent's not like Reanimator or something somewhere. But, you know, what you gonna do about it? Unlikely to need Grove in this matchup. I'm not going to play Gamble until next turn, if I need it. Like, if I gambled, I would not have a deterministic turn 2 2020. Wasteland. Alright, you can wasteland me, bro. I'm just gonna gamble. Should play my land first, probably. I'll gamble. Nice wasteland. That's a nice wasteland you have over there. I like 4 Punching Fire a lot more because of death rate. So, not this turn, but the turn after, I can port plus port plus stage. Yes, it deals with Deathrite better. It's also better versus counter spells, Berman. Solemn, I've always liked port, like, off and on. It really depends on who you ask. Indomitable Asian, it's because I want to curve Thorn into Tracker. Second Duel has been fine. I mean, it's a split card. It's like third Taiga slash... Alright, that's fine. It's third Taiga slash, what's the name I'm looking for? Huh. Third Taiga slash a bat cycling land is what I was trying to say. Interesting. Yeah, I think GQ is not as good as people think it is. Dredgelum. Nice. There's the punching fire. See, like, in these scenarios, if this were a vortex, you can't even recur it that easily. Alright, so I can port plus stage. If I loam, can I still do that? Yeah, I can. Lawrence, I can do that. Portable stage. This is weird. Alright. I'm going to play around Jace by returning this now. Interesting. I don't need the link. I just need his username to host someone. It's possible I was supposed to just go for it, but I really hate going for it when I could just avoid doing that. I'll just main phase fetch. I'm gonna copy Grove with my stage. Yep, no reason to make a move pre-board. I think Diabolic Edict is somewhat possible for them to have, even in game 1. But like, I'm just such a huge advantage here. That's fine. So the question is, do I punching fire here? Or do I stage here? If I stage here, my opponent can waste me. And That's not actually great. So I shouldn't. I'm gonna dredge loam. Yep. Do I cast loam again? Probably. I'm just gonna build up resources, and I think my opponent will be very, very ill pressed to win this game. I'm tapping the Mox because that's the only target my opponent has for Abrupt Decay. So I'll Wasteland, sure. I can just wait, Neckfire. Snapcaster. Alright, you got it. So this is some sort of like Sultai. Maybe this is just the Friedman deck, actually. Maybe it's just the Friedman deck. Two Wastelands. Okay. So now if I Punching Fire Deathblade, my opponent could waste Grove and then force my Punching Fire. Alurin, I do not believe is very good, Spanky. Yeah, I guess I'm supposed to. Yeah, this is fine. If my opponent Punching Fires or Wastelands my Grove, I'll float. Okay. Apparently he had nothing. I changed my mind, Emo Pizza. Alright, Glacial Chasm, not great. I don't think DRS really needs to be banned. I think people get riled up about bans way too much, honestly. Like, people are... I don't know. I feel like a lot of cards don't actually need to be banned, but people shout for them being banned. I make a lot of punts on stream, Emo Pizza, but that's okay. I mean, like, maybe it's not okay, but, this hand's fine. Leyline, whatever. You got me. I don't know, I think people are aggro about banning Jeff, though. I'm not gonna waste on my opponent. I think that's pretty bad. For game 3, I'll probably side in some number of Crows and Grips. I don't know how many. Okay. I think I'm actually just gonna gamble for Tracker Wyserg. Guess that doesn't actually make a lot of sense. What happens if I gamble for stage? Guess I can gamble for stage. It might be better. Yeah, gamble for stage is probably better. What did I discard? Punching Fire? That's fine. Yeah, I could have tapped Ring, but I don't have, I can't even do that this turn. The reason to tap Ring is to take 1 damage to leave up Crop Rotation for Wasteland, but my plan is to do it next turn. Probably a Jace here. Okay. Actually, if I was going to do this, I should have just Punching Fired his guy upkeep. Now that I think about it. Hope not Helm. I don't think anyone plays Helm anymore, Emo Pizza. Leyline does seem odd, especially since we know our opponent has Snapcaster in their deck, but whatever. Correct, Leyline is not symmetrical, but if you have Snapcaster, Surgical makes some sense. It's correct to do it with the Jace Brainstorm on the stack, because if my opponent brainstorms into Wasteland, I'm kind of blown. Yeah, I know Leyline is not symmetrical, but the problem with Leyline is that it needs to be in your... it really needs to be in your opening hand, or you have to be able to cast it early. So man, if slots ruined your life, GP Las Vegas is not the place you want to go to, slots. Opponent is deep in the tank on this Crop Rotation, apparently. My plan is, if my opponent lets this resolve, I'm going to stage just with the thing on the stack. Colgan's Command. Okay. Really doesn't accomplish very much. Okay. Flusterstorm, I guess? Alright. I'll just pay 3 for the crop rotation then. I mean, it buys him a turn, and I have to do this. If he draws a wasteland, I get sort of screwed, but, you know, it's fine. The problem, Emo Pizza, is my opponent has not just this turn for a Brainstorm, but next turn as well to find a wasteland. So it's not very good odds for me. Yep. Sucks. Nah. Maybe I was supposed to, but I kind of feel like... Actually, that was probably a huge mistake. I had some convoluted sort of logic in my head, but that was just very bad, actually. Because I'm never going to be able to beat this Jason unless if I naturally draw depths next turn. Yep, this was like a lock to happen. Alright, we're done here. I did not play that very well. Actually, I'm just going to bring in 3 grips. I'm going to take out Maze, actually. I think Maze is not good for my opponent. It's not amazing, as the kids would say. I think I'm actually going to keep this hand because my opponent's deck is so slow that I think a natural 2020 might be good enough. Okay, you got me. Yeah, I think this is a very easy keep. Okay, you got me. I agree with you, Lattice Polys. Emo Pizza, I bring in both versus virtually every combo deck. So if I give my opponent a life, that's actually not good. So I'm just going to port him. Jerks playing Storm, but not nice guys playing Elves. Oh man. Wasteland. Yeah, I guess that's true. Alright, I'll play Expo now. Echoing Truth? No. Why would I do that? That doesn't sound very good. Alright, I'm gonna EOT. He's already used 2 Wastelands, and I'm afraid of Edict. Or, actually, what am I afraid of? No, I'm just gonna main phase it. Yeah. Just main phase it. My opponent missed on land last turn, so very nice. I'm just gonna port instead of playing Punishing Fire because tapping the Grove actually puts him at 2, and porting him is almost exactly the same thing because he can't cast Diabolic Edict. If I port. Cheat, what kind of person would do that? You just look for the one that has 0 counters on it. That is not a mistake I've ever made online, actually. You literally just look for the land that has no counters on it. Is it a mistake I've ever made IRL? Julian, come on. I know you think I'm terrible, but I'm not that bad. Come on, man. Also, Stage is the only land that's tapped. Like, literally, it's the land that's tapped as well. Wow, Julian, that's awful. I mean that in the nicest way possible. MMAP 125? I mean, you can look for the tapped one that has 0 counters on it still. That's what I'm gonna say. Or a Riftstone Portal. There's lots of ways that, like, it can be tapped, but I don't think it really matters. You just look for the one that has no counters on it. Ice counters are secret here. No, Riftstone Portal is bad now, I think. Ten charge counters on it? Like Energy Conduit or something? Have fun playing your own MTGO. Portal is good if you have tracker active, or if you want to remove all 10 counters by tapping all of your lands. I mean, sure. Which dude? Uh, which dude, Berman 21? Vesuva doesn't work. It comes into play with 10 counters. As Polys, that's probably for the best. Yes, you can stage in opposing depths. Bourbon 21, I do. We lost to them. He definitely did not have Riftstone Portal in his deck. And also his deck was really bizarrely built. I'm gonna play Mox first. I'm just gonna gamble for life from the limb. Who am I getting? Stifled? I get stifled, whatever. Actually, I'm gonna get Forest now. Now that he's shown me Mountain. It's Blue Red Delver almost for sure. That's why I got Forest. It's okay not to play any trackers, Emo Pizza, but I think it's less okay to have only 33 lands in your deck. Okay. Just gonna get Dark Depths here. Why would I gamble for Chasm when I can just gamble for the win? Weiserg. Playing 2 Maze is also not good, I think. Like, seriously, that guy made a lot of decisions I disagree with. I'm waiting. I actually think we should wait for the Commander bans before playing any more Commander. Oh wow, I'm just such a sack. Actually, Chasm, Tabernacle, Thicket. Chasm, Stage, Thicket. Tassiger, Lattice Polys. Happy Lyserg, we're doing the thing you wanted anyways. Yeah, Tassiger, I think, is very broken. Okay, Lyserg. I'll do it just for you, buddy. Just for you. Tassiger is much better than Brawl. I don't think, like... I think it's very easy to see that's much better than Brawl. What is the best way to loop stage in Chasm? Like, here. I'm not actually sure what that question means, frankly. Tasker's a 1 mana 4/5 that draws you cards. So basically, you get to a point where you can just play it with a bunch of counters up. I think not playing Tassiger is like a huge mistake, if you ask me. I mean, the Leovold deck can also, yeah. I mean, upheaval into upheaval into Tasker is pretty unreasonable. I don't know what I would switch to F711. I think I would let someone else smarter than me figure that out. By the way, so re-Chasm Lock, you can afford to spend a few turns just paying life in these scenarios. And it lets you hit a bunch of land drops, which makes it a bit better. So... upheaval is legal. No dredge. I really just want to find a whatchamacallit. Yep, GQing all of the lands. That's a faster win condition than punching fire my opponent out. Blue, white, red, twin, and commander after the ban list? I don't know. Maybe. Alright, Chasm Trigger and a stack. Copy. Like this. have to play a land first. Oops. Stage. Cat. Sorry. Stage. Wasteland. Ghost Quarter. Wasteland. Ghost Quarter. Stage. Ghost Quarter. Wasteland. Alright. I can pay 2 more life off of this one, so it's fine. Zuran Orb is completely unnecessary, Wizard Adept. Yep, you have to play around Price of Progress here. That's like the only card that matters. Sheltered Thicket has been relatively good. Stage, Ghost Quarter. Cycle, looking for an exploration. See, this part is boring, really. Thicket. Ghost Quarter. Wasteland. Hold on. Thicket, Stage, Wasteland instead. My graveyard. Close this. Yes. I actually should have kept Thicket at some point to play around getting double forced. So that was a mistake. But fortunately my opponent just scooped instead. What the heck do they usually have post board? It's kind of important to know. That was like, I forgot that that's the only way you can lose. So you should be more careful about that. 2 surgical. Yeah, that was just bad. Obviously, should have thought about it more. They sometimes have, I think they sometimes have Blood Moon too. I'll take that out. It hurts me. I think I can shave. I'm gonna side in 1 grip for Blood Moon, but I don't like diluting my deck too much. This hand's kind of slow. It has no acceleration. This hand's just bad. I don't really like Chalice in these matchups, especially in the draw. Nice. Alright, fetch land, please. That's a lot of damage. No. Do you find it sometimes entertaining that I can chain it back? Alright, that's fine. Can't really beat Price of Progress this game anyways, so I'm not going to play around it. Okay, that's fine with me. No, I like Tracker, I think. It's just another threat that's like faster and can like get around things. I don't like Chalice on the draw. On the play, I'm probably going to side it in, but on the draw, I think it's kind of atrocious. Okay. Hope I don't die, but I'm dead to a lot of things. Like that. We should have, yeah. Alright, I'll side it in. I don't think I'm gonna put grip in actually. Yeah, this is fine. We definitely should have wasted first, though. Alright, this hand's pretty good. Okay. If my opponent prices me, I can just stage a basic. So they want to guarantee the flip to get in 3 damage, which makes sense. Chain lightning. Okay. My opponent knows my hand. It's 2 fetch lands. I'm actually going to stage their mountain, I think. It is a glorified burn deck. Burn featuring brainstorm. Yep. Okay. It's fine. Just going to main phase stage mountain again, I think. Do I want to play a land? So price steals me 2. If I play another land, price steals me 4. Don't think so. Just not going to play lands because of price of progress. I don't know why my opponent forced that one. Like, doesn't seem like it did very much. Hello, Fuego Grande. Fire Grande. Big Fire. However you want to name yourself. Hope my opponent doesn't have Submerge, but whatever. Yep. I was already ahead of you, Julian. Need an anger. Need something, alright. I will definitely block. We're gonna return punishing fire. Pay. Nice. Alright. That game was a little bit uncomfortable. If we didn't dredge well, we would have lost, but we had a lot of outs too. Because our opponent did not have surgical for our loam, so we got to cast Recall, Ancestral Recall a few times. And play a bunch of land spells, essentially. It's unreal that an insect can block 2020. I agree. Definitely agree. Punishing Waterfalls? I really hope my opponent is playing Punishing Waterfalls. A cockroach fly at your face? That's good. That's really good. I'm gonna keep this hand. I can gamble for an accelerant. Oh man. Basic land. Also just hope this is not Sneak and Show. Punching what waterfalls? That is Rogue Cascade. Just gonna gamble for Mana Bond, I think. Just hope my opponent's not Sneak and Show or something. This is awful lot looking like Omnitail or Sneak, which is not good for me. Yes, Ring is only good for Prelate and Meddling Mage. I'm gonna sack Chasm to itself. What's up, Oliver? Portent. Jeez. Maybe my opponent is Neo Miracles. Dredge away from the loam. What's up? I am actually level 1. It might be fake miracles, it might not. Opponent didn't want to play against 2x port every turn. Alright, if it's fake miracles... yeah, that's not very good. It's also not very good. These are unlikely to be good either. It's not going to be good. Did I take out Chasm already? Can take this out in a post-board game. Yeah, Portent is... I agree. The reason I think this matchup is way better is that opponent does not have counterbalance. I'm going to side out a few crop rotation. I wonder if I want the Chalice. I'll just leave in Barbering instead. No, I'm not going to bring in Grip. Anzi 104 is real dumb. I'm gonna keep. I'm not gonna cast Gamble yet because I don't actually know what I want to get yet. So. Lysurg, I think I'm just gonna wait. Mainly because I don't know what I want to get. Kind of want my opponent to force this Thorn. Vendolian Click. Alright. Okay. This is mildly unfortunate. It's weird that he has I guess it's not that weird that he has Mentor in his sideboard, but hope he just draws bad. Well, if he doesn't have another, if my opponent doesn't have like a set of cantrips, I think I'm fine. I have to try to kill it, I think. Awkward. Actually, not that awkward, I guess. Man, really? It's so bad for me. View sideboard. Yeah, I got wrecked there, but I don't think there was really much I could do about it because we knew he didn't have surgical the other turns before. Why is it not letting me go to... Why can't I go to sideboard? Why? What? What happened? Why is it stuck? Alright. I'm gonna leave in Tabernacle for my mentor now. Actually, that's sort of a bad plan, I think. I'll bring in one grip instead. Nice 5%er Fuego Grande. By the way, thanks for hanging out, guys, on this Monday. Magic is great. Everyone's great. I'm medium. Oh, I forgot. Anurag is medium. Cubs fan 134? I'm sorry to hear that. Medium plus. Thanks, Jeff. Nah, MC Usher, I think you're pretty great. Wow, this hand is excellent. Also, remember when I said I wanted to go Thorn into Tracker? Depends on the type of statistician, TRHCHT, but I work a lot on, I work in a bunch of different software packages. Nice. Pitching counterspell. It's decent. You got it. Interesting. Gonna gamble for depths. Oh, so you wanted to wait another turn? I'm just gonna push in next turn. Because my opponent used one plow already. I didn't want to cast Loam because of Surgical. Actually. This is going extremely poorly. I think my opponent actually drew extremely perfectly as well. But I think waiting is bad. Like, unbelievably bad. I can win if I draw Grove. But my opponent literally drew the nuts. Like, Force from Thorn, Plow for a Tracker, and then Snapcaster. Alright, if I don't draw Grove within a turn or two, I'm gonna pack it up. I have one Ancient Tomb in my sideboard. Alright. My opponent, like, they drew very well, but sometimes that happens. Grove is not even good enough anymore. I just get Fate Sealed every turn while punching firing my opponent. Yes, I was dead to the Jace. But if you look at my opponent's curve, it was literally perfect. By the way, thanks for the follow, recent people. For some reason, my thing's not, like, I just turned down the sound on it, so it's hard for me to notice it. Wizard Adept, that's trying. That's the plan at some point, but don't know if that'll happen anytime soon. Probably won't. I don't know if people are unintentionally daggering me, but I did lose to land still because I played pretty bad in the classic yesterday for top 8 essentially. Why would there be a command called exclamation stew? Joan 5, that is true. That's definitely true. Blue-red Landstill cannot beat Eldrazi, I think. Dude, I don't go around making commands for everyone. There's too many people for that. Go to every chat and type it in and see what happens. Playing against Delane. I'm gonna keep. Kind of don't know what I want to gamble for here, so I don't think I'm gonna cast it. Quack. Ooh, it's Belcher. So I get Glacial Chasm off crop rotation. Our best matchup. Or Tabernacle, yeah. I don't need his... Oh, right, I do need a second land for the chasm. Oh, I hope it's empty. Right. Come on, just empty. Just empty. Yes. I'm actually going to wait to see if I naturally draw the empty. Or the Tabernacle. Because that would be much better. They are in Belcher. Belcher plays empty. What do I want to sack? Probably the forest. The Tabernacle at Pendrell Vale. I'm gonna cast Gamble this turn. Sweet. I hope I don't lose this game. Because that would be embarrassing. I'm just gonna close this. Yeah, I mean, problem is my opponent only used 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. And my opponent just let their goblin die. I think I have to take a natural draw this turn to look for a crop rotation. Yeah, it's either really good or really bad, but like the thing is, I think it's correct for my opponent to just let the goblin die. There's no way it's gonna kill me. I'm gonna main phase cycle to see which land I should play. Or actually I could just port my opponent. It's probably better. No. I think I just make 20/20 this turn. It reduces the amount of time they have to draw out of it. There's a lot of ways I can die here still, though. Like, my opponent just has Right of Flame. Gambling for crop rotation gives them a turn. Lysurg. What prevents them from just, like, Burning Wishing for, like, Tendrils of Agony? Are you oh my god. Lysurg, how can I lose if I have crop rotation? Lysurg, how can I lose if I have crop rotation? It mills you until you hit a creature, and then it puts the creature into play. I think my play was right. I mean, you can disagree, but I still believe it was right. This one probably better than Barbarian. Cool. I think my play is right because it cuts down the number of turns they have to draw out of it. Like, I mean, what? I'm gonna mulligan this hand. This hand's also bad. Alright, whatever. No. That was the fastest I could make the 2020 without an exploration or something somewhere. It's Wooded Foothills. XX Widowmaker XX is Wooded Foothills. My opponent did mull Code Goblin. If he didn't mull, he would have discarded on turn 1. Oh man. Can't wait until I do nothing and lose. It's gonna be wonderful. Riftstone Portal is not good anymore. Okay, that is not good. That is not a good play. What? I don't really understand what's going on anymore. Nice. Yeah, I guess my opponent miscounted, but like that was absurd. Alright, well, I can't really do much else. Bring back one more land in, just in case. This hand sucks. Alright, whatever, keep. What does holding priority for right do? Come on, just say go. Please just say go. Please, 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 please just say go. We don't need green if we draw a Thespian stage. Oh wait, thanks for everyone joining on this Monday night. Nothing makes me happy. Belcher is a real deck. There's no reason to play Tabernacle because I want my opponent to make goblins. Stage? Nope. I'm not gonna play this. There's no reason to. What do you mean what happened to Cedric? I'm gonna just discard a Loam instead. Oh, I don't have to discard this turn. Transformational Cyber into Manaless Dredge. Ishtar 4242. I played Bant Deathblade. Forgot to add Tundras and still went 3-2. Do I bring in Thorns versus Manaless Dredge? I don't think I would, but I don't think it actually does a thing. I'm just going to play another Thorn now. That basically locks the game up. Next turn I can play Tabernacle. And my opponent's Tinderwall will die. Interesting. Tabernacle killing 2 Tinderwalls is twice as good. This is kind of gas, actually. Oh, he should. Oh man, that was good. No. What? Yeah, I mean. Oh. I'm sorry. That was just. Have you ever seen a Tabernacle and Pendril Veil kill 2 Tinderwalls in your life? If you have, I think you're just lying. Alright. Can I view the replay? Oh man, that my hand was so bad too. It was just like, all right. Here's the slow-mo. Man, that was I have to. Man. Oh man, that was just so good. Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh, I should save it somewhere else. Paint. Oops. Man, that was real fun for me. I can't believe that happened. Oh, yeah, I definitely did lose it. uh, I mean, my opponent made some decisions that made no sense, but I'm not sure they could get out of that, really. Alright. Oh, man. I'm still just losing it that actually just happened. That was just unbelievable. Berlumsky? Alright, I'll show you what happened. Oh man. That was just A plus 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 plus. Anyways, I did not sleep that well last night. I think I'm going to get some sleep now. But I really thank all of you for watching. And don't forget, hopefully next time I'll have music issues worked out if other people want to donate for music. But thanks for watching. I'm going to head to bed now.